As a young person, I'm sure if you're in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, or late 20s, I find this conversation really, really elating because this is a 20 series that I am starting here and I'm dedicating it to conversations around being in 20s. Let's get right into our conversation on the pressures we should resist in our 20s. So dear to my heart because I am in my 20s and I just love learning, sharing the habits that I have been doing all these years. One thing I have come to realize that for many young people who are seeing their early 20s, mid 20s, or even late 20s, there is this kind of there are like a bunch of pressures depending on how you grew up, where you're growing up, or a lot of things surrounding your existence on earth, be it as a Nigerian or not a Nigerian. First pressure that is very, very common is the pressure to show up. The pressure to show up or the pressure to show off or the pressure to like make a statement or you'll be there. So like I think I started like getting into the world of social media. I got into social media very, very early as a teenager, and that was because I used to share videos on healthy living and all of that. I noticed that as time progressed, there's a very, very high tendency for your mind to deviate from why you were there on social media. I just want to do things because you want to like make a statement that I'm there, I'm on social media. So even when you do not want to post, you want to just post, let people just know you are there. So this is one of the pressure you must resist if you're in your 20s. Always resist the pressure of trying to make a statement, even besides social media. You're trying to make a statement, maybe you're somewhere, you just want to show up or show off. Resist that pressure. Like say no to it. Don't come online if you don't want to come online. Like don't post if you don't feel like posting. Don't say something if you do not feel like saying it. The second pressure that you must resist if you're in your 20s is to resist the pressure of impulse spending. I need to hear some clapping because I'm hitting it on the nail, right? You need to resist the pressure of impulse spending. I know that there is a high tendency that you might earn so much. People might actually give you money. If you're in your 20s, a lot of persons might just want to help you if you're in school. I don't know, without even you asking, if you have good people around, people just want to give you money, right? So you should resist the idea of overspending or spending when you don't feel like, or just trying to get things that you really do not need. Because who are we actually doing all these things for? I had to sit down one time and ask myself, why am I buying all these things? When I actually understood what I really want, I had to cut a lot of things because if I spend all that I need to invest or save now, what will I have in my 30s? What will I have in my 40s? I know the future is bright, but I can even make it brighter with my decisions right now. So this is a pressure you must resist. Instead, save more and reduce the way you spend. Another pressure that you should resist if you're in your 20s or you're in your 20s, whatever, or your early 30s, is the pressure of always trying to explain yourself. Uh, I know this comes up somehow, but there is it. So I grew up in the city of Port Harcourt, and as I live with my family, and sometimes in the environment, people want to know. I don't know how where you grew up, but we lived alone, not in this kind of no estate, just us alone in our house. So not everybody knew what was happening, but the people that actually knew us would want to like know what is happening to you. And I don't like people being nosy in my life because so they actually literally like wanted to place me in that situation where I would have to explain myself. Even in situations where I don't want to say anything, sometimes you do not have an explanation. But because someone wants an explanation, you just have to give an explanation. But this is me telling you, I'm also in my 20s. This is me telling you that you should resist the pressure. Say no to actually trying to explain yourself in every situation. Not every situation, not every circumstance, not everything thing needs you to respond. Sometimes just smile. Yeah, just smile. And that answers a lot of things, especially things that you do not know how to respond to. Give a smile, a long smile. Yeah, a long smile. And that is how I have been able to navigate the the pressure of always trying to explain myself. Why did you serve in the north? Why are you calling me Lafia? And I've created YouTube videos for this, and people still want me to talk and not. You know what? So yeah, that pressure I want you to resist if you are currently in your 20s is the pressure. Is the pressure. What will you think the pressure be? Pressure of trying to get into a relationship even when you feel you're not ready, you don't have the money, you don't have the attitude, you don't have the character, you don't have the mental balance. Don't be in the pressure to get into a relationship when you know you're not ready for it. I let me repeat that. Do not try to get into a relationship when you know you're not ready. It's not always advisable to go into a new relationship with the past dump everything well before you like get to a new one. So don't be under the pressure of trying to get into a relationship because everyone has a day or a boo. Stick to your own timeline. Let everything work out according to how you desire it. Don't be in a rush hush kind of situation just because everybody's having a B and a B and you need to like have one. Right? Everybody has their own timeline. And I'm talking about 20s, like don't be in a hurry to get married because people are getting married at 21, 20, 22. And I'm not saying this because of course everybody have their desires, their timing, but you should not do it because people are doing it or because you're being pressured to say yes so that you won't make a mistake. So in as much as you're taking your time, also make sure that time do not take you. So yes, final pressure I want you to resist is the pressure of giving what you do not have. And I'm saying this in terms of finances, in time, and in resources. Do not give what you do not have. It's actually easy to give what you have, but if you know you do not have the money when you're being asked, please do not be under the pressure to break the bank, or break your savings, or go do things that you're not supposed to do just to get money to make someone happy. Because it's actually easy to collect. It's actually easy for people to collect from us and not give back. So yeah, do not be in a hurry to give what you do not have. Even in time, the time is precious. So yes, thank you so much if you have watched up until this point. I hope that you can even pick at least one of these points and work with it and do not be under any pressure by anything. Create your own timeline, work with it. The only pressure that you should be under should be maybe the pressure of not meeting up to your goals, and even still then still take it one step at a time. Time is counting so fast. But if when you focus on you, your personal goals, your life, you realize that where you started from is not where you are. But when you litter your energy and your time everywhere and lives of people that may not even be interested in your personal growth, that is when you understand and you see that life is actually going, time is counting, and you're not achieving anything. And you might now place yourself in the pressure circle of achieving things that would have been achieved if you focused on you. So yeah. I'm going to end this vlog here actually, and I'm super excited to share this. If you have more things that people should not be under pressure for, please, I would like to learn from you also, because this is actually a learn sharing. If you're in your 20s and you know more of this conversation, please share it, use the comment and share it. I would like to really know more pressures that we in our 20s we should resist. So yeah.